God says, "This will happen in the next 1 hour. Open this message before the next 5 seconds, or you will cry for life and regret. If you turn away, you will look back with sorrow. But if you listen, if you open your heart, everything can shift. Something powerful is about to happen in your life. This is not just a message. This is a divine moment that can mark the beginning of miracles. Stay until the end. If you leave now, you may lose what heaven prepared for you. Comment Amen if your spirit agrees. Let heaven know you're receiving this. There's a storm that's been circling your life, and you've been trying to hold on with your own strength. But God says, "Enough, let me take over." This is not the end of your story. This is the turning point. You've been carrying a weight that wasn't yours to bear alone. You've been feeling forgotten, overlooked, and tired of waiting. But child, heaven has seen every tear, every silent prayer, and every moment you chose faith over fear. God is not done with you. In fact, He's just getting started. Right now, the Lord is preparing to shift what has been delayed. You've waited, you've been tested, but you haven't been denied. The wait was preparation. The silence was God working behind the scenes. And now, this hour is sacred. Something is going to move. What you thought was over will come to life. The thing you almost gave up on is about to show up in a way you didn't expect. God says, "Do not take this lightly. The next 60 minutes carry your next season. Stay alert. Heaven is moving in your favor." I place this word in front of you because your spirit is ready. You might feel unqualified, but you are chosen. You may have lost much, but I am restoring more. You may feel weak, but I am your strength. You are not forgotten. You are my beloved. Comment 1111 if you believe God is working even now. Listen, my child. The enemy has tried to break you. He's whispered lies, sowed fear, and tried to make you settle for less. But I, the Lord your God, say no more. The chain is breaking, the curse is reversing. The blessing is returning. You didn't miss it. You're not too late. I am the God who redeems time. What you lost in years, I will return in days. What was stolen will be restored sevenfold. Do not fear the delay. Do not mourn the detour. I am turning it for your good. I see your hidden pain, the smile you wear in front of others, but the sorrow you carry alone. I see how hard it's been to hold on when nothing around you seems to change. I see how you question, "God, when will it be my turn?" And here I am telling you, this is it. Your name is on the miracle. Your tears watered the harvest. Now comes the fruit. Comment 222 if you trust God's timing, even when you don't see the answer yet. There is a shift in the atmosphere around you. You may not feel it fully, but the spirit realm has already changed. Angels are moving, doors are opening, chains are breaking. Your name is being spoken in rooms you've never walked into. The healing you prayed for is coming. The relationship that shattered your heart is being replaced with divine peace. The job you thought you missed was only a shadow of what I'm sending. The child you cry over, I'm holding in my hands. You are not walking alone. I am your protector. I'm not late. I'm right on time. This next hour, expect confirmation. Expect an unexpected phone call. Expect peace where there was anxiety. Expect clarity where there was confusion. Expect my voice to become louder than your doubt. I will speak to you in ways you'll know without a doubt this is me, your God. I know how long you've waited. I know the nights you've cried silently. I know how people passed you by. But I didn't. I never left. I never stopped caring. You matter to me. You were never one of many. I know you by name. Before you were formed, I saw you. I loved you. I set you apart. And now I'm stepping into your situation. There's a reason you're hearing this right now. You didn't scroll here by chance. You didn't stumble upon this by accident. I called you here because this is your divine moment. The heavens are watching. The enemy is trembling. You are rising. You will not end in failure. You will not die in this valley. You will not break under the pressure. You will not be forgotten. You will walk in rooms you once prayed for. You will live in the peace you thought was impossible. You will be the testimony you used to read about. And when you get there, you'll remember it started now. You opened this in time. You listened. You believed. That's all I needed. Now stand still and watch me work. Please like this video if this is your confirmation today. This hour will not end without movement. Miracles don't follow logic. They follow faith. Speak it, believe it, expect it. Something is coming that's bigger than you imagined. And when it arrives, you'll know this was not just another moment, it was your moment. The heavens are not silent right now. There's a stirring, a divine interruption in your atmosphere. What you thought was over is waking up again. What felt forgotten is being remembered in the courts of heaven. This is your appointed hour. You may not feel ready. You may feel broken, tired, and doubtful. But I, your God, am not moved by your feelings. I am moved by your faith. Even when your faith feels like it's hanging by a thread, I count it enough. Comment 333 to declare your faith even when it hurts. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I have seen you try. I've seen you worship in pain, give when you had little, forgive when it cost you everything. That has not gone unseen. Heaven records every act of obedience, even when no one else claps for you. You kept standing when you could have fallen. You kept believing when others gave up. You kept loving when your heart was broken. And now I am repaying your perseverance. This is not karma. This is divine justice. I am not a man that I should lie. What I said, I will do. You've questioned if you're strong enough to make it. But strength is not what carried you here, grace did. And grace will carry you the rest of the way. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. You were never supposed to do this alone. You are covered. You are chosen. You are protected. Every battle was training. Every delay was preparation. Every no was setting you up for a better yes. You are not behind. You are right on schedule. I control time, and I'm restoring what was stolen. You haven't missed your window. You're walking into it right now. Stay awake. Keep your heart open. Speak my promises, even when your voice shakes. The angels are on assignment for you, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. Comment 555 if you believe the enemy has already lost. You've prayed for change. You've asked me to move mountains. You've waited for answers that felt delayed. But here's what you didn't see. I've been working underneath it all. Just like a seed planted underground, growth was happening in silence. You couldn't see it, but something was taking root. That pain didn't kill you, it planted you, and now the harvest is on the way. I will open doors no man can shut. I will heal what medicine couldn't. I will fix what years of effort couldn't mend. I will provide where resources ran dry. I am not bound by your circumstance. I am the God who makes a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. I'm not asking you to figure it out. I'm asking you to trust me. You are standing on the edge of a miracle. Don't step back now. Don't let fear speak louder than your faith. Don't let people who didn't hear what I told you make you doubt what you know in your spirit. I didn't bring you this far to abandon you. I finish what I start, and I started something in you long before the pain ever touched you. That rejection you faced, I allowed it to redirect you. That closed door, I shut it to protect you. That delay, I used it to mature you. I never waste pain. I never allow suffering without purpose. And even when it hurts, I am with you. Even when you don't feel me, I'm holding you. Comment 1212 if you know God never wastes your pain. This next hour is soaked in destiny. You may feel like nothing changed yet, but something already has. The atmosphere around you has shifted. The wind is moving in your favor. The favor that felt far is now flowing in. You're about to walk into answered prayers you forgot you prayed. You're about to experience joy in the same place you once wept. You're about to laugh again, not just fake joy, but deep, healing laughter. My presence is with you now. Even now, while you're listening, I'm softening the hearts of people who wronged you. I'm working behind the scenes on paperwork, conversations, decisions, and meetings you don't even know about. The right people are being drawn to you. The wrong people are being removed, not by your hand, but by mine. This isn't the time to give up. This is the time to press in. Stay with me. Keep trusting. The last chapter wasn't the full story. You're not stuck. You're not cursed. You're not being punished. You're being positioned for something greater than you can even imagine. Do not let your emotions lead you. Let my word lead you. Do not lean on what you see. Walk by what I promised, because what I said is more real than what you feel. My promises are yes and amen. My hand is not short. My grace is not thin. My mercy is not conditional. You are loved not for what you do, but because you are mine. This hour will be different. Stay ready. Watch your words. Speak life, not fear. Declare blessing, not worry. I'm responding to your voice. Heaven is activated by your faith. Angels move when you speak what I've spoken. Use your authority. You are not helpless. You are backed by heaven. You've been praying for a sign. This is it. You asked me to confirm if I was still with you. This is your confirmation. I never left. I never changed my mind about you. You may have made mistakes, you may have drifted, but nothing disqualifies you from my love. My arms are open, my plans for you are still alive. And my hand is still upon your life. You don't have to figure everything out right now. You don't have to have all the answers. I never asked you to carry the weight alone. I never told you to understand the entire journey. I only asked you to trust me. One step at a time, one day at a time. And if you're honest, you've been doing that, even when it didn't feel like enough. Even when you were scared. Even when it felt like no one saw how hard it was. I saw it all, and I'm proud of you. Comment 777 if you believe God is proud of how far you've come. You are walking proof that storms don't last forever. You are still standing after everything tried to knock you down. That's not luck. That's not coincidence. That's grace. You could have quit. You could have turned cold. You could have chosen bitterness. But you kept a soft heart. You kept believing. And because of that, the floodgates of heaven are opening. Not in a small way. Not a trickle. A downpour of favor, healing, provision, and protection. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Some people don't understand how you're still going. Some even doubt your faith, but they don't see the secret moments. The quiet prayers, the nights you cried and said, "God, I still trust you." That is faith, not perfect faith, but persistent faith. And that's the kind of faith I honor. I don't need you to be perfect. I need you to be real with me. And you have been. Don't measure what I'm doing by what you see right now. What's coming is greater than what's visible. Just like seeds don't show fruit overnight, the harvest takes time. But the moment comes when the roots break through the surface, and that moment is here, for you. The breakthrough isn't just near, it's already started. I am protecting you in ways you don't even know. I've blocked things that would have harmed you. I've delayed things that weren't ready yet. I've hidden you from some opportunities that would have been distractions in disguise. You asked me to bless you, but I first had to shield you. Before I place you on display, I cover you. Before I elevate, I prepare. Comment 999 if you trust that God's delays were really His protection. Don't confuse silence with absence. Just because you haven't heard me loud doesn't mean I've left. Sometimes I speak in silence, sometimes I lead through stillness. It doesn't always come with a lightning bolt. Sometimes it's just peace. Sometimes it's that gentle reminder to breathe. That's me too. I'm not far. I'm closer than the breath in your lungs. And right now, while you sit here reading this, something is shifting in your spirit. That heaviness you've been carrying is lifting. That confusion you've wrestled with is clearing. I'm not just visiting you, I'm dwelling with you. I am with you in the middle of this hour. You won't leave this moment the same way you came. You will leave lighter, stronger, more certain of who I am and who you are in me. There is power in your name because my name covers it. There is favor on your life because my hand marks it. There is breakthrough in your future because I've already written it. You're not fighting for victory, you're standing from it. The enemy wants you to feel defeated so you'll give up. But he's too late. You already said yes to me, and that yes is your weapon. That yes is why things are about to turn. This is the hour where your enemies will be silenced. Not because you clapped back, but because I fought your battles. Vengeance is mine, and I repay. Stay still and watch me handle what tried to handle you. The battle is not yours, never was. You are protected, you are not alone. You are surrounded by angelic presence that wars on your behalf day and night. Your name is written in the palm of my hand. Your prayers are held in golden bowls in heaven. Every time you cried out to me, I listened. Even when the words failed, I understood the groaning of your heart. That ache was not in vain. I am turning your pain into purpose, your mourning into dancing, your ashes into beauty. Comment 1010 if you're ready for beauty to rise from the ashes. You are not forgotten, and nothing you've gone through is wasted. You thought the wilderness would last forever, but it was only a passage, not a permanent place. You're crossing over now, into peace, into strength, into overflow. The struggle you fought with in secret is losing its grip. You are being pulled into the light, and when you get there, when the miracle shows up, remember this moment. Remember how you almost gave up, but chose to hope anyway. Remember how you pressed on, even without clarity. Remember how I showed up right on time. And you'll say, God did it. You'll know it was never your power, your plans, or your ideas. It was me. There's something specific that will happen within this hour. A small confirmation that will seem simple, but you'll know it's me. It could be a word, a call, a memory, an opening. Don't dismiss it. It's the start of what's coming. I love to whisper before I shout, and right now, I'm whispering hope, I'm whispering freedom, I'm whispering promise. Can you hear it? Let peace wash over you now. Let the fear drop off your shoulders. You don't need to perform for me. Just be still. Let me remind you who you are. Let me show you again what you're capable of when you walk with me. No more striving. No more anxiety. Just trust. I am leading you, and I never fail. This hour will end with clarity. Not confusion, with confirmation. Not chaos, with peace, not panic. Because I am not the author of fear, I am the giver of faith, and the same God who brought you through before is still here now, still writing your story, still in control, still good, still faithful. This moment you're living in is not small, it's not random, it's sacred. You don't even fully see the weight of what's happening in the spiritual realm right now. While you've been focused on surviving the day, I've been preparing your deliverance. This is not just another hour, it's a divine interruption, a shift, a move that heaven scheduled long before your doubts ever began. You were meant to hear this, you were meant to receive this. The pain you've carried is not your identity, the delay is not your destiny. The heartache is not the end of your story. I'm still writing, I'm still moving, I'm still choosing you, even on the days you feel unworthy. You've looked at others and wondered why they're farther, faster, happier. But child, the race I have you running is different. I wasn't building speed, I was building depth. Comment 1515 if you know your delay is not your denial. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been hidden for a reason. I covered you when you didn't even realize you needed protection. You wanted the platform, but I gave you the wilderness, not to punish you, but to prepare you. Because when I bless you publicly. And I don't bless what isn't ready. And now, you're ready. You don't feel like it, but you are. Not because you've figured it all out, but because you've trusted me in the dark. There is power in your patience. There's glory in your surrender. You laid it down again and again, even when it hurt, even when it didn't make sense, even when you had every reason to give up. And that obedience has drawn my hand. I'm not blessing you out of pity. I'm rewarding you because I promised to honor the faithful. You are the faithful. You think I forgot? I never did. You think I've been silent? I've been watching, preparing, moving things, lining up pieces that will come together so perfectly. All you'll be able to say is, only God could have done that. And you'll be right, because it wasn't your plans, it wasn't your strength. It was me. Comment 1717 if you believe God is about to do what only He can. I know it's been a battle. You've lost some things you thought you needed. You've buried dreams. You've carried disappointments like weights on your chest. But I am the God of resurrection, and what you thought was dead, I can breathe back to life. I can bring purpose to the place of your greatest pain. I can take what the enemy meant to break you and use it to build your testimony. You're not running out of time. You're stepping into alignment. The waiting wasn't wasted. It stretched your faith. It broke your pride. It made you depend on me in a way you never had before. And that dependence, that's the foundation I build miracles on. I don't use the proud, I use the surrendered. And you, my child, have surrendered. You're worried about how it will happen. That's not your burden. That's my job. I've never asked you to understand every step. I've asked you to trust. And you're doing that even through your fear, even through your fatigue, even when it doesn't make sense. That is faith, and faith moves me. You've been asking me to remove certain people, close certain doors, end certain chapters. And some things I didn't change right away, not because I didn't hear you, but because I was using those very things to shape you. But now that the shaping has done its work, the door is closing, the season is ending. And you're stepping into something completely new. You won't have to fight like before. You won't have to beg to be seen. You won't have to wonder if it's your time. It is. And nothing can stop what I've appointed. No voice, no delay, no mistake, no enemy. When I say it's time, it is. And child, it is time. This is your hour of release. The burdens are being lifted. The answers are coming. The breakthrough is birthing. And you're going to feel it in your soul, in your mind, in your body. You'll notice how things that used to stress you won't hold weight anymore. You'll notice how clarity replaces confusion, how strength rises in your bones, how hope returns where grief tried to settle. You're going to feel me again. Not just know I'm real, but feel me in your tears, in your rest, in your worship. I never left. I've just been waiting for this moment where your heart is soft. Your ears are open, your spirit is ready, and now we move. This is a divine announcement. Heaven is declaring over you right now. It is time for healing, time for open doors, time for reconciliation, time for freedom, time for clarity, time for joy. You're not too late. You're right on time. You didn't miss it. You were made for it. Don't stop now. Don't doubt now. You've made it too far. And if only you could see what's ahead, you'd stop worrying completely. But until you see it, trust that I do. And I'm not leading you into loss. I'm leading you into purpose. This hour is a gift. Take it seriously. Sit with me. Ask me to speak. Let me confirm. I will. And when I do, it'll shake your soul in the best way. You'll feel peace again. You'll sleep better. You'll stop overthinking. Because when I speak, I don't leave confusion. I leave peace. There is something I want you to understand today. When I chose you, I didn't choose you by accident. I didn't pick you because you were the most qualified or the most perfect. I chose you because I saw your heart. I knew who you were even before you did. I saw the potential you didn't believe in. I saw the strength you didn't know you had. And I placed my hand on your life not for a moment, but for all time. You don't have to earn that. You just have to believe it. You've been walking through a fire, and it's felt like too much. But fire does not destroy what I protect, it refines. It burns away what doesn't belong. You're not being punished. You're being purified. You're not being forgotten. You're being prepared. I am making you into someone who can carry the blessing, not break under it. You are almost there. Comment, Amen, if you believe God is preparing you, not punishing you. The thoughts that tell you you're not enough, they're lying. The fear that says you'll always be stuck, it's not from me. The voice that keeps replaying your past, it's not your future. I am not holding your past against you. I've already forgiven what you keep replaying. Stop letting shame rewrite the story I already redeemed. I didn't ask you to be flawless. I asked you to follow me. And you have. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I know you still stumble sometimes. I know some days your faith feels weak. But faith isn't about feeling strong, it's about holding on. And you've been holding on. That matters more than you know. I'm proud of you for staying when it would have been easier to walk away. For believing even when the blessings didn't show up yet. For trusting me more than your timeline. You've been through a battle that nobody else understands. You've cried in silence and smiled through heartbreak. You've carried burdens that should have broken you, but you're still here. That's not a sign of your strength, that's a sign of my hand on your life, and I'm not done yet. Comment 1111 if you believe God's hand has carried you this far. The enemy thought you'd lose hope by now. He thought you'd give up. But what he didn't expect was your resilience, your worship in the middle of warfare, your praise when all seemed quiet. And now, because you stayed faithful, I am about to release what I've been preparing. Your faith has unlocked a new door. Don't be surprised when things suddenly shift. I don't need time to bless you, I just need a moment. And this is the one. This next move won't be ordinary. It won't be something you expected. It will come suddenly, and it will come clearly. And you won't have to chase it. It will find you. You won't have to beg for it. It will rest on you. You won't have to explain it. People will see it. And when they ask how it happened, your answer will be simple. God did it. Don't worry about who's not supporting you. Don't worry about who left, who doubted, who misunderstood. I remove people for a reason. Some can't go where I'm taking you. And that's not rejection, it's protection. Stop looking back. There's nothing behind you that compares to what's ahead. Comment 222 if you believe God is leading you forward, not backward. This is not the time to shrink. This is not the time to second-guess yourself. You were not created to just survive. You were made to overcome. You were not placed here to live in fear. You were placed here to walk in boldness. I put my spirit inside of you. That means you carry peace, strength, and authority. You don't have to fight every battle. You just have to stand and let me fight for you. You are stepping into a season where the right doors will open effortlessly, not because of manipulation, not because of striving, but because you trusted me when nothing made sense. That kind of faith moves heaven. That kind of trust draws favor. And now, favor is finding you. Opportunities will come that you didn't apply for. People will bless you who don't even know why. Resources will show up that seem impossible. Don't overthink it, just receive it. I love blessing those who quietly stayed faithful. I know the timeline looks delayed to you. I know it seems like others got ahead while you were stuck. But child, my timing is never wrong. You weren't stuck, you were being held in place until the right moment. And this hour is that moment, not just for movement, but for alignment. I don't just want you to move, I want you to move in the right direction. So take a breath, be still, you're not missing anything. What's for you is coming. What's meant for you will not pass you. The door I open for you, no man can shut. And the door I close, no man can reopen. Trust me with both. You're going to feel the shift in your spirit before you see it with your eyes. Don't let that discourage you. Let it confirm you. When peace starts rising again, when joy creeps back in, when you feel strength where you once felt drained, that's me, getting you ready. You are not who you were last year. You're not who you were even a month ago. You've been growing, healing, rising, quietly, privately, but it's been happening. And now, that growth is about to bear fruit. I see the way you carry your pain so quietly, the way you still show up for others, even when no one shows up for you. That is not forgotten. I am a just God. I see all things, and I reward what no one else applauds. When you chose kindness instead of revenge, I wrote that down. When you forgave the ones who hurt you, I took note. When you stayed when you could have walked away, I stood with you. Your faithfulness has not been wasted. This next season will make sense of the last one. You've been asking why. You've been wondering if the struggle was worth it. I'm telling you now it was. The delay had purpose. The pain had meaning. It was shaping something in you that comfort could not produce. The blessing you are walking into now needed that foundation. I wouldn't let you walk into it before you were ready. And now, you're ready. Comment, Amen, if you believe your pain was not for nothing. The strength I've built inside you, no one can take that from you. Not the enemy, not fear, not failure. That strength was not learned from comfort, it was forged in pressure. And now, with that strength, you're going to carry others. You're going to stand when others collapse. You're going to walk in peace while others panic. Not because you're better, but because you've been through the fire with me, and you didn't come out smelling like smoke. You came out shining. There is a glow on your life now that didn't exist before. You can't see it yet, but others will. They'll ask what changed. They'll feel the peace when you enter a room. That's me, living in you. That's my presence that rests on you because you chose me even when it cost you something. And I will honor that choice in ways that will silence every doubt. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Your name is being spoken in places your feet haven't reached yet. You're being remembered by people who haven't met you yet. Destiny is unfolding right now, slowly to you, but precisely to me. You're not late. You're not behind. You're right on schedule with my plan. Comment 333 to declare your trust in God's timing. You've questioned whether you're worthy of this blessing. Let me remind you, blessing is not about worthiness, it's about promise. And I promised I'd be with you. I promised I'd never leave. I promised I'd restore what was lost. And I will. What you're about to walk into is not a reward for perfection. It's a response to surrender. The enemy has tried to distract you, discourage you, and destroy your joy. But you kept coming back to me. You kept returning when your faith felt low. And because you didn't give up, you're about to see me do what no man could do. You're going to witness prayers answered, not in the way you imagined, but better, in ways that heal you from the inside out. In ways that touch not just your needs, but your soul. You've carried so many questions about your future, your family, your finances, your calling. I have heard everyone, and in this hour I'm going to begin answering them. Not all at once, but piece by piece, just enough to move you forward. I lead step by step, and the next step is about to become clear. You will feel peace where confusion lived, You will feel clarity where doubt ruled. You will know, not guess. You will walk, not wander. Because when I speak, I don't leave questions, I leave direction. Comment 555 if you're ready to walk with clarity, not confusion. This moment is holy. It's not random that you're hearing this right now. I pulled you here because you're ready for what's next. I've been preparing the way ahead of you. I've been clearing paths, raising favor, opening doors you didn't even know existed. You are not going into the unknown alone. I go before you. I make crooked paths straight. I make rough places smooth. You will not stumble because I hold your steps. You've been through seasons where all you could do was survive. But now you're stepping into a season where you will thrive. You will build. You will laugh again, not that forced smile, but real joy. Your heart will feel whole. Your spirit will feel rested. And it's not because life got easier, it's because my presence became greater. What you couldn't fix, I'm restoring. What you gave up on, I'm breathing life back into. What you thought you lost forever, I'm returning in a better form. You'll look back at this time and see it was the hinge moment, the shift, the start of a new beginning. I am not done speaking. I'm not done leading. I'm not done healing. What you've seen is only the beginning. Don't put limits on what I can do. Don't let your past define how far you believe I can take you. You've seen me rescue you before, but now you'll see me raise you up. You didn't miss your moment. You didn't ruin my plan. You didn't fail beyond repair. I am still working. Even when you feel behind, I am still ahead of you, guiding, preparing, restoring. You may not see the full picture yet, but that doesn't mean I've stopped painting it. What I start, I always finish, and I started something in you that not even your mistakes can cancel. I need you to understand this. Your story is not ending here. This low place is not your home. This moment of confusion is not your destination. You are passing through it, and while you walk through it, I walk with you. You have never once taken a step alone. Even when you felt the most abandoned, I was the one holding you together. You're still standing not because it was easy, but because I am faithful. Comment, Amen, if you know God never left your side. You felt like giving up more than once. You've cried in the dark, hoping something would shift by morning. And sometimes it didn't. But even when the night didn't bring the miracle, it always brought my mercy. Every single morning, I was there. That breath in your lungs wasn't automatic. It was a reminder that I'm not finished with you yet. You may not feel strong, but look at how far you've come. You've outlived attacks you never thought you'd survive. You've seen days you thought would break you completely, but you're still here, and that means there's still more ahead, something worth staying for, something worth believing for, something worth preparing for. Comment 1212 if you believe your survival is proof of your purpose. What's coming won't look like what you lost. It will look better. I don't replace pain with average. I restore it with purpose. The people who walked away did not take your promise with them. The ones who doubted you don't control your outcome. I do. And I haven't changed my mind about you. I see what's in your heart, even when you hide it from others. I see the fear, the questions, the ache, but I also see the hope, the little flicker that refuses to die, that tiny voice that says, maybe things can still change. That's me, whispering under the noise, reminding you to keep going. You are about to walk into days you prayed for with tears in your eyes. You're going to look around and realize the wait was worth it. You'll see why I said no to that thing you begged for. You'll understand why I didn't open certain doors. I was saving you, not denying you. and what I'm sending now fits you better than what you were asking for back then. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is restoration ahead, not just for your circumstances, but for your confidence. You've lost yourself trying to hold everything together. You've doubted your worth because others couldn't see it. But I've never stopped seeing it. You are not what they said. You are not your worst moment. You are not your mistakes. You are my child, my creation, my beloved. Comment 777 if you believe you are still loved by God no matter what. There's a deep healing I want to bring into your life. Not just surface change. Deep, lasting healing. For the wounds you never talk about. For the memories that still haunt you. For the guilt that lingers. I want to go to those places and speak peace. You don't have to carry that pain anymore. You don't have to be the strong one all the time. You can break down in my presence and I'll hold you together. The walls you've built to protect yourself, I see why you built them. But it's time to let me in. I want to be more than your rescue. I want to be your rest. I want to be the one you run to when you don't have answers. I want to be the comfort that no one else has been able to give. You don't have to perform with me. Just come as you are. I already know the real you, and I love that person completely. Don't let this world harden you. Don't let disappointment steal your tenderness. You've got a beautiful heart, and the enemy tried to break it for a reason, because he knows a soft heart in my hands is dangerous to darkness. But I'm restoring it. You're not too broken. You're not too far gone. You're being renewed. You're going to walk into rooms you thought you weren't good enough for. You're going to be trusted with things you once felt unworthy of. And it's not because of who you know, it's because of who you belong to. I'm putting my favor on your life in ways that even you won't be able to explain. It won't make sense. It will just happen. And your only job will be to stay close to me. You've done that imperfectly, but faithfully. You've wandered, yes. You've doubted, but you came back, and that is what moves my heart. You came back. That's all I've ever wanted, for you to trust me again. You've wondered if your best days are behind you. You've questioned if you've already seen the peak. But I need you to know what I have ahead is greater than anything you've walked through. Yes, even greater than the moments you thought were your greatest victories. I don't move backwards. I build upon what was, and I multiply it. You haven't peaked, you've been planted, and the harvest is only now beginning to grow. You've given so much of yourself. You've poured out, even when you were empty. You've shown up, even when no one noticed. You've prayed, even when you didn't hear an answer. I've seen it all. Every seed sown in faith is returning to you, not in the same way it left, but pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You haven't wasted your obedience. You've invested it. Comment, Amen, if you know your obedience was not wasted. The nights that ended in silence were not empty. They were full of my presence. The moments you sat with pain and chose to speak life anyway that mattered more than you know. When you forgave, when you let go, when you believed again after heartbreak, that's where the real growth happened. You didn't just survive those seasons. You became stronger in them. Now comes the time to reap. Now comes the time to rise. Not because you're lucky, but because you're aligned. You've come into agreement with me, and when your spirit agrees with my word, nothing can stop what I've declared over your life. Not time, not loss, not fear, not failure. Nothing. You are not who you used to be. The things that once broke you can't even shake you now. The fears that used to rule your decisions no longer get a voice. You've grown quietly, slowly, but beautifully. And now I'm going to reveal what I've built inside you through the storms. Comment 1111 if you believe God built you while the world broke you. I know you've carried disappointment. I know you've been told it was your fault, that if you had just done things differently, maybe the outcome would have changed. But listen to me, what happened did not disqualify you. I don't take back my promises when things fall apart. I work through them. I rebuild what people break. I restore what was lost. I redeem what was wasted. Don't let the pain convince you that I left. I never did. Don't let the silence tell you that I changed my mind. I haven't. The promise still stands, and I will complete what I started in you. That vision you thought you lost, I'm reigniting it. That dream you buried, I'm uncovering it. That strength you thought you'd never feel again, it's coming back. You've been so faithful with so little. You've managed to worship while your heart was breaking. And now, I will show you what happens when you stay faithful. I will show you what it looks like when heaven responds to perseverance. You are not just going to receive a small answer, you're going to see an overflow. Not just for you, but for others connected to you. This blessing won't be private. It will be public. It will silence every lie that was spoken about you. Not for revenge, but for glory. Mine, not yours. You will be a walking testimony of what it looks like to be held by me. Comment 999 if you believe the blessing will be bigger than the battle. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Right now, I'm aligning your spirit with peace. You've had too many restless nights, too many battles in your own mind. I'm calming the storm inside you. I'm breaking the cycle of fear, the anxiety, the racing thoughts, the heaviness. I am lifting it now. You will begin to notice that what used to trigger you no longer controls you. What used to scare you now strengthens you. This is what transformation feels like. Not loud or flashy, just steady and deep. Your joy will return. Not the kind that depends on circumstances, but the kind that comes from me, pure, unshaken, deep. I'm restoring your laughter. I'm restoring your freedom. You will feel light again. This hour is sacred. Things are shifting in the spirit. You won't walk into this next season the same way you came in. What was once a burden will become a testimony. What was once confusing will make sense. The pain won't be the focus, the purpose will. You've been in a season where things felt unclear. You've been waiting on answers, trying to make sense of the delays, asking me, when will things start to make sense? And now I'm telling you, this hour is when clarity begins, not all at once, but enough to move forward, enough to breathe deeper, enough to rest again. I'm not rushing you. I'm leading you. And I'm not in a hurry. Sometimes I allow the fog not to frustrate you, but to pull you closer. Because if you could see it all, you wouldn't need to trust me. But when you can't see the road ahead and you still say, God, I trust you, that's where the most powerful things begin. That's when your spirit grows. That's when I step in and do what only I can do. Comment, Amen, if you've trusted God even when it didn't make sense. The door you've been waiting on is opening, and it won't require you to force it open. You won't need to prove anything. You won't have to beg. You won't have to strive. This one will open because I opened it. And when I open a door, it stays open. No voice, no lie, no opposition can shut it. The only thing I ask is that you walk through it with faith, not fear. You've waited long enough, not just in time, but in surrender. You've waited with obedience. You've waited while watching others get what you've been praying for. You've waited while wondering if I skipped over you, but I didn't. I was watching you wait well. I was watching you wait with honor, and now the wait is over. Comment 1717 if you believe God's open door is better than anything you could force. This next season will not come with the same struggle. Yes, you'll face resistance, but not like before. Because this time, you'll know who you are. This time, you won't question if I'm with you. This time, you won't shrink back when people doubt you. You'll stand firm. You'll walk boldly. You'll speak with authority not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. I'm not giving you something temporary. I'm giving you something lasting. A blessing with roots, favor that sticks, joy that doesn't wear off. People who don't just come and go, but who stay, who support, who see your value the way I do. The pain taught you who couldn't walk with you. Now I'm bringing the ones who can. You're not cursed. You're not broken. You're not hard to love. You're not behind. You are chosen, covered, called. And when I call someone, I equip them. You may feel unprepared, but I've already placed everything you need inside you. You won't feel ready, but you'll be right on time. Comment 222 if you believe God is equipping you even when you don't feel ready. The things you thought were small are about to turn into something significant. That quiet act of obedience you did last month, I saw it. That seed of generosity, I'm multiplying it. That private surrender, the thing you laid down when no one was watching, I'm going to honor it in public. You thought it went unnoticed, but heaven took note. This is how I move, not by your works, but by your willingness, not by perfection, but by surrender. I can do more with 5 minutes of your faith than a lifetime of your fear. Just give me your yes again. Even if you're tired, even if it feels risky, I'll carry the rest. And don't be surprised when peace returns in places where stress once ruled. Don't question it when your heart finally feels light again. That's me lifting it. That's me taking the weight you were never meant to carry. Let me hold what's been crushing you. You're not weak for needing help. You're human, and I am your God. There will be moments in this next stretch of your life when you'll pause and just say, thank you. No big miracle, no loud breakthrough, just quiet gratitude. Because for the first time in a long time, you'll feel whole, you'll feel steady, you'll feel seen. That's what I want for you. Not just success, but peace. Not just movement, but meaning. The world will try to convince you to rush, to chase, to grind until you collapse. But my way is different. I lead with rest. I build through stillness. I move through peace. Don't trade your peace for pressure. Don't trade your purpose for approval. Stay with me, even when it feels slow. I'm not building something quick, I'm building something eternal. What I'm doing in you right now may feel invisible, but it's the most important work of all. It's not just about what's happening around you, it's about what's changing inside you. You are becoming someone who can carry what I'm sending. You are becoming the answered prayer someone else has been waiting for. You are becoming bold, steady, and unshakable. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. This isn't just your next chapter. This is your rise, your return, your restoration. The season of surviving is ending. The season of overflowing has come. Get ready to laugh again, to breathe again, to trust again. Not because everything is perfect, but because you finally know, deep in your bones, that I am with you, and I always will be. You've held on longer than most would have. You've pushed through when you felt like crumbling. You kept going when it felt like everything was against you. That didn't happen by accident. It happened because my hand was on you. Even when you felt weak, my strength was flowing through you. You thought it was just your will, your effort, your fight, but it was me. I've been carrying you through more than you realize. You don't need to keep fighting like it's all on your shoulders. This next season isn't about striving, it's about trusting. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need a heart that says, yes, I'll do the rest. I'll go ahead of you. I'll make the crooked paths straight. God says, a wonderful surprise is on its way to your home. Do not wait. I am begging you. Listen this message till the end. My child, stop for a moment. This is not a coincidence. You were meant to hear this right now. I have something to say to you that will shake the walls of your spirit and stir the waters of your soul. If you walk away now, you may miss something so precious, so sacred, that it could shift the entire course of your life. Watch until the end. Listen closely. A miracle is already moving toward you. It has your name on it. You will not leave the same way you came. If you believe this word is for you, comment, Amen. I am watching. I see your faith. I, the Lord your God, am calling out to you because you have been on my heart. You've been holding on, praying through tears, wondering when your breakthrough will come. Today I declare the wait is almost over. The doors I'm about to open cannot be shut by anyone. The surprise I am sending will feel like a dream, but it will be very real. You will hold it in your hands. You will walk in it with your feet. And you will know that it came only by my hand. You have cried in silence. You have fought battles nobody knows about. And yet here you are, still standing. That is not your strength, that is my protection. My angels have been guarding you even when you didn't realize you were in danger. My spirit has been whispering peace into your mind when it felt like everything around you was chaos. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are my chosen. My child, I do not send messages without purpose. I declare to you now, a wonderful surprise is not just coming, it has already left heaven. It is on the way to your home. Heaven has signed it, sealed it, and marked it with your name. Your address is known. Your pain is seen. Your prayers are heard. I am the God who never forgets a single tear. Every cry, every whisper, every quiet hope you dared to speak in the dark, I heard them all. Comment 1111 if you believe that your breakthrough is near. Heaven is watching your faith. Do not mistake the delay for denial. What you think is silence is actually preparation. I have been moving pieces behind the scenes, arranging things in ways you could not imagine. You prayed for an answer, and I did not ignore it. But you must understand, some blessings are so big they take time to build. Some answers are so great they require angels to carry them. What I'm doing for you is not ordinary. It is not small. It will not be quick and gone. It will last. It will overflow. You asked me for a small door, but I am building a gate. You asked me for a little peace, but I am preparing an ocean of stillness for your soul. You asked me for provision, but I am sending abundance. You asked me to help you survive, but I am positioning you to thrive. You are my child, and I do not give sparingly. I give with heaven's measure. You need to hear this. Do not look around at what others are receiving and think I have skipped you. I am never early. I am never late. My timing is perfect. What's coming to your house is unlike anything your neighbors have seen. It's going to be a testimony. People will ask, "How did this happen for you?" And you will say, "It was God." You won't have to explain it. You won't have to defend it, because my glory will surround it. If you trust this, comment 222. Let the heavens see your trust. There were moments you wanted to give up, moments you questioned why I was silent. You said, "God, are you even with me?" And I never left. Not once. I carried you when you were too weak to stand. I placed people in your path when you didn't even know you needed them. I protected you from things you didn't even know were hunting you. I hid you in plain sight. That is why you are still here. Now, I am revealing what I've been preparing. The season is shifting. The clouds are breaking. The sun is rising again in your life. You are about to witness what it looks like when heaven touches earth. What's coming is not random. It is the result of your faith, your endurance, and my promise. And I do not break my promises. Listen closely. This surprise is not just for comfort, it is for calling. I am about to awaken something in you that has been asleep. Dreams you buried, hopes you let die, gifts you forgot you carried. I am breathing on them again. You will rise with new purpose. You will walk with new fire. You will speak with new authority. Because I, the Lord your God, am with you. Do not fear. The enemy has tried to convince you that you are surrounded, that your time is up. But I laugh at his schemes. I've already declared victory over your life. I've already written the final chapter. And it ends in glory. It ends in joy. It ends in triumph. You are not defeated. You are about to be lifted. I say again, a wonderful surprise is coming to your home. It is closer than you think. If only you could see the celebration in heaven that is taking place on your behalf. If only you could see how much you are loved, how deeply you are treasured. I created you for this time. I created you for this victory. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt into something stronger, something unstoppable. I need you to trust me. Not just with your lips, but with your heart. Even when it doesn't make sense, even when it hurts, even when it feels like nothing is changing. I am still working. I never sleep. I never grow tired. And I never forget my children. You are carved into the palm of my hand. Like this video, if you believe that God is sending something powerful to your doorstep, this is not an accident. You are hearing this for a reason. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone forever. You waited longer than you thought you could, but you didn't quit. You wrestled through fear and doubt, but you didn't walk away. That didn't go unnoticed. Every moment you chose faith over fear, I was there. Every time you cried and still said, "God, I trust you," the heavens moved in response. You didn't see the shift, but the shift started the moment you refused to give up. Now, I am releasing the reward for your endurance. My surprise for you is not only a gift, it is a reward for your obedience, for your tears, for your trust when you had every reason to walk away. If you believe this reward is yours, comment 333. Let your faith rise. You were not forgotten. You were hidden for protection, hidden while I did the work inside you, hidden while I closed doors that weren't meant for you. You thought you were being ignored, but I was saving you for something greater. Had I given you what you asked for when you wanted it, it would have broken you. But what I'm about to give you now, you are ready for. You've grown, you've matured, you've been shaped by fire, and now you shine with the reflection of my glory. And when this surprise arrives at your door, you'll understand why I had to prepare you first. Your future is not in the hands of people, not in the decisions of others, not in the opinions of those who couldn't see your worth. I, your God, hold your future. I do not consult man before I bless my children. I don't need permission to lift you. I don't need approval to promote you. What I've decided over your life is final. I am not asking anyone, I am declaring it. Some of you have been surrounded by bad news, one thing after another. You've whispered, God, when will it stop? My child, the storm has been loud, but I have been louder. You just didn't know it. I've been speaking peace into your soul while the waves crashed around you. I've been calming your spirit, not just the storm. And now I am calming the storm too. You are about to experience relief. Not just a moment of peace, but a long season of rest. I am bringing restoration to your house. I am reviving your joy. I am rebuilding what was broken. Comment 555 if you believe restoration is coming to your home. This surprise is more than what you've prayed for. It's what you didn't even know you needed. I saw what was missing before you could speak it. I saw the weight you carried, and I'm sending help, supernatural help, divine intervention, unexplainable favor. It won't be something you work for. It won't be something you earn. It will be something you receive, because I am good, because I love you, because I want to see you whole. The world may not understand how it happens. They might question how someone like you walks into such blessing. But I don't bless according to man's rules. I bless according to my grace. And my grace is sufficient for you. I saw your heart when no one else did. I saw your quiet obedience, your silent sacrifices. And now I will honor you in public for what you did in private. The ones who overlooked you will have no choice but to see you rise, not because of pride, but because of purpose. Your story will be a light. Your blessing will be a sign. I will use your life to prove that I am still God, that I still answer prayers, that I still do the impossible. When they see you, they will see me. They will see my hand. They will see my mercy. They will see my love. There is a reason the enemy fought you so hard. He saw what was coming. He knew you were marked. He tried to silence you, discourage you, delay you, but he failed. You're still here. You're still listening, and that means victory is still yours. I didn't bring you this far to leave you. I didn't carry you through the valley just to abandon you at the edge of the mountain. You are about to step into the fulfillment of my promise. Don't look around for confirmation from others. Listen to me. I am confirming it now. I am speaking this into your spirit for a reason. Don't brush it off. Don't second guess. This is not a vague feeling. This is a divine announcement. I am moving. I am acting. I am delivering. And your name is on the scroll of favor that is being unrolled in heaven. You may not feel ready. You may still be battling doubt. But I don't call the perfect, I perfect the called. I didn't choose you because you have it all together. I chose you because I see your heart, and your heart still belongs to me. That's enough. That's more than enough. Now let me show you what happens when a heart stays soft in a hard season. There is oil coming from your pain. There is power coming from your pressure, and there is purpose rising from the ashes of your past. What looked like the end was actually the beginning. What looked like loss was making room for greater gain. What looked like failure was a setup for favor. You are not disqualified. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. My plan for you is still active. My blessing for you is still alive. I didn't change my mind about you. Comment 1212 if you receive that God's plan for you is still alive. This is not just about material things. The surprise I am sending will touch every area: your family, your health, your mind, your peace, your relationships. I am doing a full work, a complete restoration, a revival from the inside out. And no one will be able to take the credit but me. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Stay close to me. Keep your eyes on me. Do not be distracted by the noise around you. You've come too far to give up now. Keep pressing, keep believing, keep praising. I am right here with you. My spirit surrounds you even now. You are not walking alone. You are covered by heaven. You are walking under open skies. I am raining blessings on your path. You don't have to see it yet to believe it. Faith is not built on what you see. It is built on who I am. And I am the same God who parted the sea, the same God who shut the mouths of lions, the same God who walked into a fiery furnace without a single burn. That is the God who speaks to you now. That is the God who is about to show himself strong in your life. You've doubted yourself. You've let your past define your worth. But I have never called you by your mistakes. I call you by your purpose. You are mine. I have called you by name. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are not replaceable. You are chosen, and what I choose, I protect. What I love, I cover. What I start, I finish. If you believe you are chosen, comment 777. Speak it in faith. I am not looking at your resume. I'm looking at your heart. I'm not focused on your flaws. I'm focused on your surrender. I've never asked you to be perfect. I've asked you to trust me, to walk with me, to stay near even when it's hard. And you've done that. Even when it felt like I was silent, you stayed. Even when you didn't understand, you kept showing up. That faith is powerful. That kind of faith moves mountains. And now I will move for you. This surprise that is coming to your home, it will break cycles. Cycles of fear, cycles of lack, cycles of heartbreak. You are stepping into something new, something fresh. I am making rivers in the desert and paths in the wilderness. Where others see no way, I will make a way. And you will not have to force it. You will not have to beg for it. It will come with peace. It will come with clarity. It will come with confirmation. You will know it is from me because it will feel different. It won't come with confusion. It won't come with anxiety. It will carry peace. Peace that passes understanding. Peace that silences the noise around you. Peace that steadies your soul. You've spent so much of your life waiting for the next thing to fall apart. bracing yourself for more pain, expecting disappointment. But I'm changing the rhythm of your life. You will no longer live from breakdown to breakdown. You will live from blessing to blessing, from glory to glory, from strength to strength, because you are mine. Comment 999 if you're ready to walk in blessing and peace. I see how tired you are. I see how heavy your spirit has been. You've been strong for everyone else, but inside you've been running on empty. You've been pouring out and pouring out, not knowing when you'd be filled again. My child, I am your source, not people, not money, not success, me. I am your source of peace. I am your source of strength. I am your source of joy. Come back to me. Lay it all down. Let me carry what you were never meant to hold. This surprise I'm sending is not just to bless you, it's to heal you. I want to restore your soul. I want to bring joy back into your mornings. I want you to laugh again, not out of pretending, but from a place of real peace. I want you to breathe again without pressure weighing on your chest. That is the kind of surprise I'm preparing. One that lifts you, one that fills you, one that reminds you of who I've always been to you. There is no battle I haven't already won for you. There is no burden too heavy for me, no storm too strong. I've carried you through worse, and I'm not about to let go now. You're closer than you think. The door is right in front of you, and when I open it, it will make sense why so many others were shut. You'll look back and thank me for the ones I didn't let you walk through, because what's behind this door is everything I promised, and more. You don't have to manipulate anything. You don't have to chase anything. Stay in my presence, and what is meant for you will find you. My blessing will overtake you. You won't have to run after it. You'll wake up, and it will be there. You'll be doing ordinary things when I release extraordinary favor. That's how I work. I surprise my children in moments they least expect, and I do it so they never forget it came from me. You've asked me for signs. You've asked me for confirmation. You've said, Lord, if this is really from you, show me something. And here I am, answering you. This is your sign. This is your confirmation. This is your moment. Comment 1010 if you receive this confirmation from God. This next season of your life is not going to look like your past. I am cutting the ties to what has tried to hold you back. Old patterns, old mindsets, old fears. I'm breaking them. I'm setting you free, not just a little free, but fully free. You won't return to the same cycles. You won't revisit the same pain. You won't go back to what broke you. I am moving you forward. Eyes ahead, heart open, spirit ready. I am surrounding you with favor. I am placing the right people in your life. People who speak life. People who see your value. People who call out your purpose, not your past. I'm bringing healing to your relationships. I'm restoring what the enemy tried to tear down. You will not walk alone. This surprise is not only a blessing, it's an assignment. I'm entrusting it to you because I know your heart. I know you'll use it to lift others, to share hope, to shine light. You've been a blessing even in your brokenness. Now I will bless you in ways that overflow. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. And remember this, no weapon formed against you will prosper. I didn't say no weapon would form. I said it would not prosper. You've seen weapons, You felt them, but they didn't win. You're still here, still standing, still chosen, still called. That's what grace looks like. That's what my hand does. You've been asking for a sign. You've been waiting for something, anything to confirm that what you feel in your spirit is real. This is it. I am speaking now, clearly and directly. This is not your imagination. This is not a coincidence. It is me. I've been watching, waiting for the right moment to bring it all together, and that moment is almost here. I have not forgotten my promise to you. I am still the God who finishes what he starts. This surprise I am sending, it's not small. It's not temporary. It's not a moment of relief that fades in time. It's lasting. It's significant. And it will affect more than just you. I'm blessing you in a way that will echo into your family, into your children, into generations after you. This is legacy-level favor. This is the kind of blessing that breaks generational pain, that shifts entire bloodlines, that reroutes stories. If you believe this will touch your family, comment 1515. Your declaration matters. You have to understand something. I don't work on your schedule. I move according to the fullness of time. And in the fullness of time, I sent my son. In the fullness of time, I raised him from the grave. And now, in the fullness of time, I'm releasing what I've been preparing for you. You are stepping into something divine, and it will not look like anything you've ever walked through before. Do not try to compare this to past blessings. This isn't a repeat. This is new. This is fresh. This is sacred. And because it's sacred, you need to treat it like it is. Protect your peace. Watch your circle. Be careful what you speak and who you speak to. Some people are not ready for what I'm about to do in your life, and that's okay. I didn't promise it to them, I promised it to you. I'm bringing clarity. You've been confused, trying to make sense of things that never quite added up. But in this next season, you will see clearly. You will discern quickly. You'll walk in wisdom that doesn't come from experience, it comes from my spirit. I'm giving you new eyes. I'm restoring your sight in places where you stopped seeing the possibilities. You thought it was too late, but I am telling you now it is not too late. You are right on time for my plan. The enemy tried to wear you out. He tried to drain your hope slowly. Not all at once, but little by little until you didn't even realize how numb you were becoming. But I saw it. I stepped in. I began to stir your heart again. That stirring you feel now, that fire returning to your soul, that is me. I am waking you up. I am calling you back to life, and you won't return empty-handed. What's coming to your house is not just blessing, it's beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, praise instead of heaviness. You will not live the rest of your life carrying the weight of what was. I am releasing you from it now. The guilt, the shame, the fear, it has no hold on you. It ends here. You are stepping into freedom that runs deep, freedom that lasts. Freedom that comes from knowing you are fully loved, fully forgiven, fully mine. Comment 1717 if you're ready to walk in complete freedom. You don't have to keep striving. You don't have to keep proving yourself. I already see you. I already know you. I already love you. And my love does not change with your mistakes. I loved you in your worst moment. I chose you at your lowest. I called you when everyone else counted you out. Nothing you've done has disqualified you. You are still in my hands. Your story is not over. You're not at the end. You're at the edge of something new. I'm bringing restoration not just to your life, but to your identity. I'm reminding you of who you are in me. You are not weak. You are not worthless. You are not forgotten. You are bold. You are anointed. You are powerful because I live in you. This surprise I am sending, it's going to remind you of that. It's going to shift your perspective. What used to scare you will no longer shake you. What used to overwhelm you will roll off your shoulders, because you will know deep in your soul that I am with you. I know it hasn't been easy. I know you've had nights where you couldn't sleep, days where you didn't want to get out of bed. I saw you push through when everything in you was screaming to quit. That strength didn't come from nowhere. It came from me. I was the one whispering hope when you felt hopeless. I was the one keeping your mind when the pressure was too much. I was there, and I still am. Now I'm turning your private battle into a public victory. People will look at you and see the glow of grace. They'll ask how you made it through, and you'll say, it was God. Not religion, not routine, not luck, but me, your Father, your defender, your provider, your friend. I am everything you need, and now I am proving it to you. Let them talk, let them wonder, let them doubt. Your job is not to convince them. Your job is to trust me. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your heart in my hands. Keep walking even when you don't see the full picture. Because I promise you this, what I'm preparing is more beautiful than anything you could imagine. And when it comes, you'll know. You'll feel it in your spirit. Peace will rest over you like a blanket. Joy will bubble up from a place you forgot existed. Laughter will return to your home. Light will flood your rooms again. The weight will lift, the fear will break, and your mouth will be filled with praise. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You will testify. If you feel that rising in your spirit, comment Amen. Let your agreement open the heavens. This is holy ground now. This is not just another word. This is a moment marked in eternity. The shift starts here. The healing starts now. The miracle is in motion. And soon, very soon, the knock will come. The door will open. And your surprise, your blessing, your breakthrough, your restoration will be standing right in front of you. I know the weight you've been carrying. You've smiled through pain. You've stayed quiet when your heart was screaming. You've helped others while silently struggling. But I want you to hear me clearly. This next season will not look like the last. I am stepping into your situation with my hand of healing, power, and authority. Everything that tried to destroy you is about to witness your restoration. I did not forget you. I was preparing you. This is the shift you've been waiting for. The surprise I'm sending will break through barriers that felt permanent. You'll see things move that haven't moved in years. You'll get answers where there's only been silence, and the peace I'm sending will be more than a feeling. It will be a covering, a force, a supernatural blanket over your mind and your heart. No more restless nights, no more tightness in your chest, no more dread when you wake up. I am bringing stillness to your storm. If you believe this peace is for you, comment Amen. Let your spirit agree with heaven. You've wondered if it's okay to still hope, if it's safe to believe again. And I tell you this, yes, it is. Hope is never wasted when it is placed in me. I am the anchor of your soul. I never break under pressure. I never walk away in the storm. And I never turn from the ones I love. That means you are safe. You are covered. You are surrounded on every side. The surprise I'm sending won't just change your circumstances, it will change your posture. You will walk with boldness. You will speak with confidence. You will move forward without second-guessing yourself. You've spent so much time trying to explain yourself to people who never really saw you. But I've seen you, and that's all that matters. What I'm doing for you now will silence every doubt and answer every question. This is not something you will have to defend. You won't have to prove you deserve it. My blessing speaks for itself. When I bless you, it cannot be reversed. No curse can override my word. No attack can cancel what I have already approved. When I open a door, no man can shut it. You can walk through it freely, joyfully, because it was made for you. Comment 222 if you're ready to walk through the door God has prepared. And listen to me carefully. Stop measuring what's coming based on what you've lost. I know what was taken from you. I know the betrayal, the broken trust, the shattered expectations. But I also know how I'm going to restore it. Not by simply giving you what you lost, but by giving you what I originally intended before life tried to steal it. You will not just get back what was taken. You'll get more, you'll get better, you'll get what's holy. The surprise I'm sending has heaven's fingerprints all over it. It carries my signature. You'll feel it in your soul that this was not man's doing. You'll know it's me. It won't make natural sense, and that's the point. I want you to remember that I don't move according to logic. I move according to love. I move with grace. I move with power that cannot be stopped. You've been faithful. You've held on when everything around you told you to let go. That wasn't weakness, that was courage. You stayed rooted when the winds blew hard. You prayed through the pain. You praised through the loss. That is strength. That is faith, and I am honoring it now. Don't let fear keep you from receiving what I've prepared. Sometimes the unfamiliar feels threatening, but this is not danger. This is destiny. You don't need to be afraid. You don't need to shrink back. I've gone ahead of you. I've cleared the way. All I ask is that you keep walking. You won't have to walk alone. I'm sending people into your life who will walk with you, not just in celebration, but through growth. People who will speak life into you. People who will believe with you. People who won't just take from you, but pour into you. You've given enough to empty places. Now I'm leading you to wells that won't run dry. If this word feels like yours, comment 1111. Let it be a declaration of your trust. Let me say this again, you haven't missed it. You didn't ruin your chance. You haven't gone too far off course. I am the God who redeems time. I restore what was wasted. I bring life back to dry places. Even now, I'm breathing new wind into your lungs. I'm waking up your passion, I'm reviving your joy, and I'm positioning you where you were always meant to be. The surprise I'm preparing is already moving. It's not delayed. It's not forgotten. Heaven is ahead of you. The delivery is in process. The breakthrough is being released. It's only a matter of time before what I promised shows up in full. You will not be empty-handed in this season. You will not sit on the sidelines while others walk into purpose. You are not cursed. You are not overlooked. You are part of my plan, and I never plan anything without a purpose. There is a reason you're hearing this now. It's because your spirit is ready, your heart is open, and the soil of your faith has been tilled long enough. Now is the time for growth. Now is the time for harvest. You planted with tears, but you'll harvest with joy. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am rebuilding what you thought was over. I am rewriting what others tried to erase. And I'm doing it in a way that nobody can deny. The surprise won't just be beautiful, it will be undeniable. It will be so clear, so direct, so personal, that you'll know it was always meant for you. That's how I work. I don't do random. I do intentional. I see you. I know you. I love you. And what I give is always with care, with purpose, with eternity in mind. You've been in a season where everything felt slow, like your prayers were going into the air and disappearing, like your faith was alive, but your life wasn't moving. You wondered if something was wrong with you. You looked at others being blessed and quietly asked, God, did you forget me? I need you to hear me right now. I did not forget. I was working in silence. I was building what your eyes could not see. And I needed you to trust me even when it didn't feel fair. Now, I'm releasing what I've prepared. I am about to do in days what couldn't be done in years. This surprise isn't just an answer, it's a shift. The kind of shift that picks you up out of dry ground and plants you right in the middle of overflow. You've waited long enough. You've endured the dark nights. You've walked through the fire. Now the winds of my spirit are blowing over your life. And everything is changing. If your heart is ready for that shift, comment, Amen. Let that be your yes to what I'm doing. Don't try to predict how I'll do it. Don't put limits around what you think I can touch. I'm not just blessing your finances, I'm healing your body. I'm not just giving you peace, I'm restoring relationships. I'm not just giving you hope, I'm reviving your dreams. I'm moving in every direction at once. While you're praying for one thing, I'm answering 3 others. I go above and beyond because I am not a God of scraps, I'm a God of overflow. Some of you have felt like you've been hanging on by a thread. Waking up each day has felt heavy. Smiling has felt forced. You've wondered if your best days are behind you. Let me be clear, your best days are ahead. What's behind you was only the setup, the press, the stretching. But ahead of you is the oil, the purpose, the divine surprise you never saw coming. I am not finished with you. I am just getting started. Comment 333 if you believe your best days are still ahead. You've spent nights questioning, replaying things you wish you could change. You've carried the burden of mistakes, regrets, wrong turns. But I am telling you now, let it go. I am not punishing you. I am redeeming you. I don't operate in shame. I operate in restoration. What you thought disqualified you actually positioned you. You learned, you grew, you became stronger, and now you are ready. What's coming next is not tied to your performance. It's tied to my promise, and I don't break my promises. You need to stop speaking death over yourself. Stop calling yourself stuck. Stop saying nothing good ever happens to me. Your words carry weight. They shape your atmosphere. Start declaring what I said. You are blessed. You are chosen. You are covered. You are ready. Speak it until your atmosphere shifts. Speak it until your mind catches up with your spirit. Because this surprise I'm sending isn't just physical, it's spiritual. It's emotional. It's mental. It's going to touch places in you that have been hurting for years. Wounds you covered up, memories you tried to forget. I'm not afraid to go there. I'm not afraid of your pain. Let me in, and I'll do what no one else could. This is your time to heal. You've held back parts of yourself because of fear. You've been afraid to hope too loudly, afraid to believe too deeply. But I am breaking fear off of you. Fear has kept you quiet. Fear has kept you small. But I didn't make you to shrink, I made you to shine. My spirit is bold. My spirit is powerful. My Spirit is in you. That means you are not weak. You are not timid. You are full of fire. If you receive that boldness, comment 1010. Let heaven hear your voice. The people who underestimated you are about to witness your rise. But don't focus on them. Focus on me, because this isn't about proving anyone wrong. This is about proving me right. I said you were called. I said you were chosen. I said I would finish the work I started in you. And I will. Not one word I've spoken over your life will return void. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are right on time for your miracle. Let go of the timelines you've set in your mind. Let go of the pressure to catch up. I don't rush greatness. I develop it. I don't hurry destiny. I prepare it. What I'm releasing to you will come right on time, not a moment too soon, not a second too late. And when it arrives, it will be clear it was me. Not luck, not coincidence, not your effort. But my goodness, my favor, my fingerprints will be all over it. You've seen glimpses of blessing before, but this will be different. This is not a glimpse. This is a flood. You'll feel it pour over every part of your life. Your home will feel lighter. Your thoughts will feel clearer. Your heart will feel softer. Because my presence is not just visiting you, or becoming a resting place for it. You've asked me to bless your life. Now I'm inviting you to carry my glory, and as I fill you, I will also use you. What you're receiving is not just for you. It's so others can see who I am through you. Your testimony will carry power. Your healing will open doors for others. Your story will be a weapon against darkness. You won't just survive this, you'll shine from it. You'll glow with the evidence of my love. And people will be drawn, not to your perfection, but to your peace. Comment 555 if you believe your life will carry his presence. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is the season of suddenly. The season where what you've been praying for shows up faster than you imagined. The season where delay turns into delivery. And you won't have to chase it. You'll just have to be ready to receive it. You are not reading this by accident. This moment has been set apart. Out of all the noise in your life, I've made sure this message reached you right on time, because your time is coming. The pressure you've felt is not punishment, it's preparation. The weight you've been under is not proof that I've abandoned you, it's proof that you've been chosen for something heavier with glory. I don't put weight on things that aren't meant to carry something. You've been carrying promise. Now you will carry proof. Let this be your confirmation. The surprise I am sending is going to shift everything. I'm about to change the room you're in. I'm about to change the way people speak about you. I'm about to change the way you speak about yourself. You've seen yourself through the lens of what you lost, what they said, what didn't work out, but I see you through the lens of grace, of restoration, of purpose. You are not broken, you are becoming. And soon, what has been forming in silence will be revealed in glory. If this is touching something deep in your spirit, comment 1212. Let your faith speak for you. You've been surrounded by delays, doors that looked promising suddenly closed. Opportunities disappeared, relationships fell apart, and you asked, why is nothing sticking? But I was behind it. I was protecting you from paths that looked right but were filled with pain. You didn't see what I saw. I blocked what you thought was a blessing because I had something better in motion. You wanted relief. I was preparing redemption. The surprise that's on its way to your home, it carries restoration. Not just something new, but something better than what you lost. Not a replacement, but a reward. And this time, no one will be able to take it from you. It will be rooted, it will be strong, because I built it myself. Stop mourning closed doors. Start preparing for the knock that's coming. You'll hear it soon. The season of waiting is not wasted time. Waiting builds trust. Waiting reveals what you truly believe. And through your waiting, you've learned to lean on me. You've prayed when you had no strength. You've worshipped when you had no clarity. You've stood when your legs shook. That's why this next season will carry weight. Because your faith has been tested and it has come out pure. I will honor that. You've seen small victories, but this is not just another small moment. This is divine compensation. What the enemy tried to steal, I will return with interest. The years you lost, I am restoring them. The tears you cried, I am turning them into joy. You are not forgotten. You are not at the end of your story. You are just now turning the page into the best chapter yet. Comment 777 if you believe this next chapter is filled with God's glory. Your name has been spoken in rooms you've never entered. Your face has been seen by people you don't even know yet. I've gone before you. I've been opening space, positioning hearts, aligning timing, and very soon you will walk into what I have prepared. Not with fear, but with favor. What's coming won't require you to strive. It will be drawn to the anointing I've placed on your life. You won't have to force it. What is meant for you cannot miss you. It will meet you at the right moment, at the right place, when you are ready to receive it fully. And you are ready now. You've been asking me to do something big, but I'm doing something even deeper. I'm doing the internal work that the world can't see, healing your patterns, uprooting your fears, breaking generational weight, and once the inside is whole, I will let the outside shine. Because what I'm sending must land in a place that can hold it, and I've been making room in you, room for joy, room for peace, room for me. Don't fear the future, I am already in it. Don't dread the unknown. I've already walked the path. I go before you as your light, and I follow behind as your defense. You are covered. You don't need all the answers. You just need to stay close to the one who holds them. This next move will require obedience, not perfection, not performance, but trust. When I say move, move. When I say wait, wait. I am teaching you to walk by my voice, not by your feelings, and every step you take in obedience will bring you closer to the fulfillment I've promised. Comment 999 if you are ready to walk in full obedience. There is a generation waiting on your obedience, a community waiting on your breakthrough. Family members who will find healing because of what I do through you. Your yes carries more weight than you realize. Don't downplay your calling. Don't shrink yourself to fit others' comfort. I didn't call you to blend in, I called you to rise. The favor I'm placing on your life will draw attention, and when it does, point them to me. This surprise is not to make you famous. It's to make my name known. Your story will be the doorway through which others find me. Your breakthrough will unlock hope for people who have almost given up. You won't need a spotlight. The glory will speak for itself. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've waited patiently, you've cried privately, you've praised quietly. And now, I will reward you publicly. I will lift your head, I will fill your hands, I will overflow your cup. Your table is being set in the presence of those who thought you were finished. They're about to see what happens when someone stays faithful through the fire, when someone stays humble through the hurt, when someone chooses me even when nothing makes sense. This is the season of divine evidence. No more wondering, no more guessing. I am about to show you what I meant when I said I would do more than you ask or imagine. I am about to prove that my word never returns void. I am about to remind you that I do not lie, I do not tease, I do not change my mind. You've been pressing through with nothing but faith in your heart and hope in your hands. You didn't always feel strong, but you kept showing up. You didn't always have the words to pray, but your tears spoke for you, and I heard everyone. Not a single cry went unnoticed. Not one moment of pain was wasted. I have gathered it all, and now I am pouring it back, not in sadness, but in joy, not in pressure, but in peace, not in survival, but in surprise. I am sending what you least expect, in a way you didn't imagine, but exactly how you need. There are things I'm doing behind the scenes that would overwhelm you if you saw them all at once. But trust this, I am orchestrating every detail, aligning every heart, softening every voice, opening every door, and closing the ones that lead to danger. I am not careless, I am intentional. And you, my child, are right in the center of what I'm building. Comment Amen if you believe God is working behind the scenes in your life right now. I am about to breathe on everything that has felt lifeless in your world. That dream you buried, that relationship you stopped praying for, that opportunity you thought passed you by. I never forgot. I simply waited for the right moment, and the right moment is approaching. Don't be surprised when doors start opening quickly. Don't be shocked when the phone rings, when the offer comes, when the answer finally arrives. You're stepping into the season of release. Release from fear, from anxiety, from small thinking, from heavy expectations that were never yours to carry. I'm setting your spirit free. No more living bound by what others think. No more walking around pretending to be okay. I know what's really going on. And I'm not judging you, I'm healing you. I'm renewing you. I'm bringing back your real joy. The surprise I've prepared is already moving in your direction. It won't be delayed. You've waited quietly, but I will bless you loudly. You've cried silently, but I will honor you publicly. You've carried battles no one knew about, but I will cover you with peace no one can explain. That is my promise to you. This is not motivation. This is manifestation. Comment 1717 if you're ready to walk into what God has already promised. Don't be discouraged if others don't understand what you're stepping into. They weren't in the valley with you. They didn't fight through the nights you barely made it through, but I was there. I walked with you through that season, and now I will lift you out of it. You don't need anyone's approval. You already have mine. This next move will be marked by my hand. It will be unmistakable. People will say, that could only be God. Not because it was easy, but because it was impossible. That's where I shine best. In the places that man has written off, in the situations everyone gave up on, in the hearts that still believe, even when nothing around them makes sense. You believed, even through the pain. That's why I'm showing up now with power. You will not leave this season the same. You're not walking out empty-handed. I am sending provision. I am sending clarity. I am sending joy. I am sending healing. And most of all, I am sending my presence in a new and powerful way. You're about to feel me like never before. You've tried to carry too much on your own. Tried to fix what only I can heal. Tried to make peace where I have called you to release control. Give it back to me. Hand it over. I am your Father. I am not far from your pain. I am right here, in the middle of it, and I have the power to shift it. Comment 11111 if you're ready to give God the full weight of what's been breaking you. Let me carry what's crushing your heart. Let me take the heaviness from your shoulders. You were never meant to do it alone. The strength you're going to feel in this next season will not come from grinding harder. It will come from resting deeper, trusting me more, letting go of what was never yours to fix. I've already gone before you. I've already made a way. You've seen me as your Savior. Now you will know me as your sustainer. Everything I give has purpose. This surprise I'm sending will not just bless you, it will position you, it will prepare you. It will speak into places of your identity that you forgot even existed. You will begin to see yourself through my eyes again, as a vessel, as a carrier of light, as someone who matters deeply to the Creator of the heavens and the earth. And yes, I call you mine. You may feel small, but I made you with greatness in mind. Not to impress the world, but to impact it. Not to compete, but to complete your assignment. You've been walking with a weight because of what others said you are. Let me remind you of who you truly are. You are loved. You are set apart. You are covered. You are destined for more than just surviving.